Now at 11. Hard to watch images of a rough arrest by a West Palm Beach police officer. You see him beating a man in his 60s, leaving him badly injured. It happened 3 years ago, and it was just yesterday that the officer was charged and turned himself in. Today we heard from the victim and his attorney. CBS 4's Bobeth Yates reports.
That victim, John Monroe, says he's waited almost 2 years for the officer to be charged, and now he's celebrating.
I feel good now with justice.
John Monroe is talking about West Palm Beach officer John Lordy, who was arrested for this brutal assault.
He jumped on my back and punched me in my face and knocked me to the ground and brutalized me. I didn't call for. He was put to protect and serve the people, not to destroy people's lives.
Just look at the shocking video that led to the officer being charged. In it, you can see Officer Lordy come from behind and slam Monroe on the car. Then a second officer got involved in the beating, which went on for more than 2 minutes. Eventually, Monroe was thrown on the ground. He suffered a fractured skull, a broken nose, and traumatic brain injury. And after all of that, civil rights attorney Suzanne Robinson says it was Monroe who was eventually arrested for resisting, battery on an officer, and accused of trying to take his weapon.
He spent a lot of time in jail based on the false charges, and those things affected his record, affected his ability to find housing.
And Robinson says this isn't the first time Lordy has been accused of excessive force. And while the charges were eventually dropped, Monroe's family members say if officials had listened from the beginning, none of this would have happened.
Nicholas Lordy would not get away with this, and John would not have gone to prison if the state attorney looked at the videos and took it seriously.
Officer Lordy turned himself in, but has since bonded out of jail. He's also accused of falsifying the affidavit for Monroe's arrest.
They want to give me 30 years in jail. They should give him 90.
Well, Monroe says he's still suffering from those injuries, and in fact, he says he has another CAT scan Thursday. Bobeth Yates, CBS 4 News Tonight.